Good afternoon. Today is our last dance class together. Okay, show me how you feel about that without talking, just with your body. Dance what you think about that. Okay, just go ahead, show me. Don't? Okay. So if it's like you're excited, then silent cheers. If you're kind of sad about it, just show me. Ready? Today is our last dance class. Okay, I'm excited, however. This is what I'm excited about, because the reason I came to your school wasn't to come and just stay here forever, because I feel like I was here to come and plant a seed, and the seed was a dance seed, and that dance seed should have grown on its own to become its own plant. And the same way a plant grows, you are growing, okay, in the way that you learned. So my wish as a teacher was, when I leave, I'm not going to leave the ideas that I brought, right? The ideas about dance. And hopefully you will all continue to make your own dances. Raise your hand if you feel very confident about making your own dances now. Okay, I'm excited to see the majority of you raising your hand. You don't feel like you can make... Oh, you do? Okay, well, raise your hand. Absolutely. Okay, put your hands down, please. And I also hope that Ms. Munoz feels good about making dances with her students. I was very thrilled to see your teacher so involved. She would be dancing with you sometimes, working in your groups, helping you guys to think through ideas. Did she make up the dances?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Who do you think made up the dances? Okay, point to the people who made up the dances. That's right. And that's the powerful thing about dance, is you can create a dance that says what you want to say. Not what the teacher says, not what somebody else says, but what you have to say. So today, as our last day, we'll celebrate our dances by kind of putting what I would say the icing on the cake. And that is, now that you know what your dance is about, now that you remembered all your choices of how you're going to show those ideas, you're going to give your dance a title. So in your groups, I'm going to give you about 10 minutes to give your dance a title, and on the other side, on the blank side, I want you to design or draw the costume that you would wear if you perform this on a stage. Now, is your costume going to tell something about the dance? Okay. So if your dance, maybe, I'm looking at this dance. This is a dance that tells a story about animals. How could this group think about making their costumes so that their costumes also tell the story about animals? Raise your hand if you have an idea for them. Yeah.
Maybe an animal costume?
Maybe an animal costume. So depending on what animal they are, maybe they would wear a costume with those colors, right?
Yeah. How about fairies?
Right, someone had a fairy in their dance, so maybe that costume would have to have a fairy in it. So we're not going to take a very long time to draw our costumes, boys and girls. We're just going to take 10 minutes. And maybe, I think about 4 people in a group, right? You can't spend too much time. You might have to say, okay, one person draws the top, one person draws the bottom, one person puts the wings on, another person puts the wand. Whatever it is that your costume's going to be, each of you need to share the responsibility to draw the costume. Try to draw the costume really large. Okay?
Can I make a dress?
You can. That's absolutely fine. We'll give you 10 minutes to do that, and then 10 minutes to practice your dances. And Ms. Munoz realized that you need to practice them. How do you think you need to practice them? Right, not talking to each other, with your bodies only, because by now you should already know your dances. So just practice dancing a few times. Practice no talking or no telling each other what to do. Trust each other, okay? Does that sound good? All right. So, costume and practice. Here we go.